Hey, how's it going? No Name Noggin Harlow. What is up? Why am I frozen? Oh, I hit pause because I'm an idiot. Alright. How's it going, guys? What up? Happy Monday. And look! Early stream. Well, comparatively. Summer's over. Party's over, everybody. Time for the 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock stream. So, yeah. Get used to it. Nothing I can do about it. You know, kids are asleep earlier. I have earlier time. And I have to get to bed earlier because I have to wake up a hell of a lot earlier. It doesn't add up, by the way. I don't get comparable sleep, you know, during the school year. I actually use summer to make up all the sleep that I don't get during the school year. So, yeah. It's close, but it does not make up for it. So anyways, hey, I did some stuff on the game during this weekend. Not a lot, but I like to spend time on the things that are more UI, like making it look better kind of stuff. So what I ended up doing was spending a lot of time on the communication device. So it's actually useful now. So now you'll see the phone here has a real like message UI. You got the user that sent the message, you have their name, and then if it's a text message, it's kind of like cut off a little bit, and you can click and open it, which I should probably add a transition so it looks better. And then for here, this is now what a voicemail looks like. So if I unmute here, you can see what I mean.
This is your CNC device. Refer to this while in the Tyrus Research Facility.
Now, there's still more to be done. I can make this change to a pause and like give it some more like player action. And I can also add the transition to this, like I said. So, you know, we can make this better, but as far as, you know, what's needed, this is fine. I also want to eventually update this cell phone picture, add like a fake camera and like battery and, you know what I mean? Make it look like a real cell phone. You have to get to bed? Ah, cool, man. Your little sister school in the morning. Damn. Well, don't forget to use your flex keys. You don't want to be driving your little sister to school with non-dexterous and low agility fingers. So get your flex keys today. Build your agility, your strength. Make your fingers happy. And then we'll all be happy. Flexkeys.shop. Cool, man. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. Ooh, Alpha Hot King. Why don't you connect your NPC with Gemini or Chat or GBT OSS? This will help them generate their own unique voice and dialogue every time, just like the Darth Vader in Fortnite. Oh, did they hook up Darth Vader in Fortnite to AI? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Well, I use Google Text-to-Speech API, so that's how I get these voices.
This is your CNC device. Refer to this while in the
And
Tyrus
all
Research
the NPCs, you know, I get to select in the game engine. I let you select the voice you want to use for each NPC, so you have a little bit more control. It's not just like randomly adding it. But that's really cool, Gemini. It was a disaster. I believe that. Yeah, you don't want to give people access to.
Let's start off with a nice formal.
Oh, I also updated the video. I added captions. So now you know what I'm saying, even if you can't really hear me. People managed to make it speak skibbity toilet. Nice. I believe that. Hey, DJ! Almost done with the game? So close. Almost done. I mean, actually, shit. You know what? This happened. Is it actually? Did I screw up and not export the full video or something? Like, why does this keep happening? Interesting. I don't know if the video is broken or not, but I did add captions.
I wonder what that sign says.
What the fuck was... What the hell is happening? Am I logged out or something? Oh, I am. No, I'm not.
I wonder what that sign...
What's going on? My controls are going insane. You gonna go watch my shorts? You should! You know, I spent about, like, a year doing a short every day. That's why I have hundreds of shorts. Average game glitch? Yeah. There was nothing too crazy about that.
Oh, hello, Dr. Milford.
There's another voice from the Google
Hey,
text-to-speech.
Cranston.
No hard feelings. Hey,
By Cranston.
By Cranston. Yeah. But I did say in one of my streams and or shorts, I want to create one, like, old character in the game that is actually connected to AI. And you can just have, like, full-on rando conversations with. And, you know, I'll prompt it to be a super, you know, whatever, wise man and give you a bunch of nonsense answers. But I thought that'd be cool, a little Easter egg in the game where, like, hey, just go talk to this old fucking elf or something, and you can just have random conversations with it. But yeah, everything else is predetermined. So that being said, we need to move forward with the game, and that means we need to add the map to the back wall. And that will be over here. Okay. So yeah, up here, outside the research grid, this is where I'm going to put a map of the whole grid. And this will be where you can, you know, reference shit. So we need to actually make a map. Have you seen the movie Drunken Master? Make. Drunken Master make. That, like, the master, it will look slightly good and contrasting. What? Have I seen the movie Drunken Master? Make that like the master. It will look slightly good and contrasty. Oh, yeah. I get what you mean. I've not seen it, but I can imagine. I actually kind of created Calderon. He's a character in... you meet him in Orbem, book 1, but he's a little bit more prevalent in Miropelia, because that's where he lives, is Miropelia. So he's in book 2 as well. And he's kind of like that, like a wise, old, long eyebrows, white hair, robe, you know what I mean? So I was thinking about making Calderon one of those interactive characters. Thought that'd be cool. You just hopped in to watch. You have to wake up early tomorrow. Alright, No Name Noggin. Appreciate your watch hours. Good to talk to you as always. I'll catch you in the next one, my friend. So we need to make a map. And the map should be pretty simple. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'll just throw... Should I use Illustrator? I always feel more comfortable doing it in Photoshop. So we'll do a quickie. Power without myself, whatever. I always like to start big and then size down. So, sure. I mean, technically I could take the actual map and boil it down. But then it might look too normal. Fine. Let's take the actual map. Virus. Alright, cool. So we have the actual map. Now we just need to simplify it. First off, let's get rid of all this shit and boil it down to just the basics. What else do I have? Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this. We'll make it just like a white background. I guess I could just do here. You know, I'm gonna save this as the map. Virus map. That way I don't lose the actual one that I had before. Yeah, alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and make it, I guess just a white background, right? Or black. White. Yeah. Do it like that. And then we'll do, I'm thinking, maybe we can just make everything have, get rid of the drop shadows. Maybe it does need to be like a darker color. Yeah, it's better, but we'll make it flat. Make it like a dungeon deep in the lava kid stuff. Cover the boss and covered secret and skulls. Black magic, stuff like that. We'll add psychological horrors to the game. No. I like that suggestion, but no. No, unfortunately, the only thing I can take suggestions on are Easter eggs, because this has a storyline built into it. Because I wrote the books, and there is no room for changing. I can embellish. I can do things that like I wrote about in the book, but I didn't completely flesh out. I do that with some of the characters. Like you never talked to Cranston and Giles, but I gave them their own cutscenes and stuff. But yeah, more than not, we're not doing that. All right. Getting rid of all the, get rid of all that. All the shadows need to go away. Okay, this is starting to look flatter, like a map. I'm liking it. I can get rid of the 3D walls though. Where are those? Here's the glass walls. Here's the, yeah, there we go. Like you don't need that. And then you also don't need the ones at the top. That's nothing apparently. What is this? I have no idea. Here. Yeah, get rid of those. Though this does give the condos. I'm gonna have to cut out the condos. Hold on, let's do that real quick. Cut out some splots. Some splots for the condos. And then we'll move this right over here. There we go. Now I can get rid of that. That's condos. That's the restaurant. This is the entrance. Let's get rid of the door. What? Oh. Condo doors are gone. Where's the... this door? There we go. And that. There we go. Okay, this is looking pretty flat. Oh, we still have some extras. Yeah, that's it. Now we're cooking. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is looking like a flat map now. The only question is, how else can we make this look like a map? Well, we could group the whole thing. Actually, let me see if I can get rid of a lot of this shit since we don't need it. And anything that's not visible I can get rid of. Make this hella small. That's right, I said hella. Get over it, brah. Okay. Okay, now let's group the whole thing, and we'll give it a little bit of a shadow. Little bit of shadow. Little bit of shadow. Little bit of shadow. Yeah, something like that. And we'll give the whole group a drop shadow. I always like this top left angle better. Alright, there we go. Perfectos. Actually, let's see if we can give the edges a little something something too. Yeah, so it'll look a little bit more like a sign. We'll do a soft edge. We'll soften it. There we go. Now it's kind of looking a little bit more signage. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Soften. Smaller. Chisels. Oh no, let's do smooth. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Cool. That's good. Alright, now it's looking more like a sign. And now let's give it a title. We'll call it the Thyris map or something. Facility. Cool. We'll do it in, I don't know, white. I guess we can kind of make it look like it's chiseled into the, yeah, like it's part of it. Hard chisel. Not too deep. I guess if you can't really see it, you might as well not have it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't know if I like the font though. To make it look a bit more serious. Not bad. I want to go kind of like corporate. That's very techy. Not bad. Did I spell that wrong? No, that's right. What else we got here? I don't know if I like any of these. Maybe, ooh. Source Sans block. Sika. This one's kind of calm to me. It's looking pretty unique. So is this. Thyris facility horror. I definitely used that for something I don't remember. I got some good ones here. Pop-ins of no pop-ins. Ooh, Jurassic Park. That's what that looks like to me. It actually looks pretty good. I almost want to use the Jurassic Park looking one. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That's looking like a secret research facility. Sold. You and Orbitron. Great name. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty official. Thyris facility. And I need a way of like marking the areas, what they are. I guess I could just put like little labels. So this is the grid. And I think it goes like A, B, C, D, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh god, I actually don't remember. What did he say to me? Should probably bring up Orbem real quick. So he says that I am in section C, lab 3. So this is section C. Okay, so it's gonna be like this: A, B, C. No. If I'm in C, then it's down here. So it's gonna be like A, B, C, D. Yeah, okay. That's how I did it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay. That's how I did it. So the section is basically this row of the column. Okay. So then I can just put like A, B, C, D. Okay. I think I got it. So this is the one that's the most important. This is Biolon. We will make you smaller. Smaller. And I should probably give them all the same sort of like bevel actions. Let's do that. See what it looks like on there. Wait, did I give it a drop shadow? Oh, I gave the whole thing a drop shadow. No, this one. Oh, this is what I was supposed to copy. My bad. Me bad. Paste layer style. Yeah, it's a little too big now. Yeah, that tightens it up a little bit. There's Biolon. Just gotta be able to see what it says. So let's just keep copying this one so it's the same size. Whoops. We'll call this condo sector they'd probably call it condominium sector. Condominium. That's how you spell that, right? Alright. That'll work. Okay. And then we'll call this reception. Cool. And then let's add all the letters. A. I guess we can call it like section A. Yeah, I'll just put like sections in between. We'll keep it in line. Section B. I mean, it's kind of stupid to add section to everything, but whatever. It's a science facility. They're not going to be very creative people. see. This is where my office is. Section D. Section D. Let's just copy these and smush on over. Beep, 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 beep. We're making a map, people. Yeah, I like this font. It's giving me kind of like 80s sci-fi vibe. Alright. That'll work. And then we'll go to E. F. G and H. Perfect. Alright. And then let's give it one last title. We'll call it the Research Grid. How am I going to do that? I don't know. Research Grid. Maybe if I do that right in the middle, it'll make sense. I don't know. I'm not like loving it. I'm not loving it. Maybe it'll make sense though if you do it bigger. Hey Ron, how's it going? How you been? How you doing? Hey Starman, what up? Welcome to the party. When can we try the full game? Yeah, we can try it right now. Go ahead, Orbem.games. Give it a shot. But demo is not going to be done until I finish this final level, which will be great. chilling at the works parking lot. Sounds like fun. Okay, good. Well, as long as you're watching me, that's all that counts. That's all that matters. Actually, let's see. Can I change the bevel, make it a little better? Easier to see, at least. No, it needs like a stroke or something. Whoa. Position outer, thank you. Wait, no, why is it a fucking gradient? I just wanna... You know what? I'm not fucking with this. I have a feeling that I'm ruining it. There we go. Yeah, something like that. It just looks stupid now. I don't know, maybe it doesn't need that much shit. I mean, you can probably read that. Research grid. Just don't know if I should keep it big. I think it's fine. Had a banana smoothie this morning. Hell yeah, that's great. It's good fiber, good vitamins. It's great. Keep it up. I like to throw some frozen raspberries and blackberries in there too. Extra fiber, extra vitamins. It's the best fiber you can get is raspberries. I mean, not the best. I mean, you get Metamucil or whatever, but like fruit-wise, very high. Okay, I think this is it. It's condominium sector, Bylon. Should I put restaurant? Maybe I should put restaurant. It's kind of a long word though. Yeah, it's not gonna work. We'll just put Bylon. Yeah, you gotta get some for sure. Alright, I think this is good. I'm gonna export this bad boy and call it a day. Let's keep this a PNG, and I'm thinking do something like 800, maybe. Wow, nice preview. 800. That's pretty good. It's kind of blurry, but that's cool. I didn't know I could preview like that. I think this is good. And we'll go ahead and put this in game creatives. Thyrus map. Let's put Thyrus wall map just so I don't get confused that it's the actual map for Thyrus. All right, and let's add it to the map, eh? Why not? Why not? So it's gonna go right here. Let's use our handy dandy front end developing tools. We'll add this as a new focus view because that's it's gonna be an item that you can focus on. And we're going to put it right here. So let's go ahead, dev mode. Let's put it as a focus view. It's going to be called the Thyrus map. We're going to upload our brand new Thyrus map. Thyrus wall map. This should not take the site down. Okay, perfect. And this is going... Oh, I didn't. Hold on. It's gonna go like right here. Oh, I need a temporary. No, I could probably use the same image. I want it to look the same. It'll just be smaller. 707. And it's a square, so that'll be easy. 1655. And the height, I think I can get away with like 150 by 150. That should be pretty tiny. And then materialize, no, I want to be there all the time. We're putting it in Thyrus. I think that's it. Go. Oh shit. Uh-oh. The phone's in the way. I can't submit. I can't submit. There we go. Alright, we should have a map on the wall. Oh, it's too big. Interesting. It won't pop up. Why not? Is that it popping up? Is like super small? That's weird. Alright, well, let's go fuck around with it. Excuse me. I fuck around. I fuck around. Alright, focus view. Let's get the Thyrus map we just added. Yes. Maybe I do need... Wait, how does this work? I think maybe the actual map goes here. Now that I think about it. Yeah, that's right. I only allow images. Yeah, so this is the actual map. But then the feature image is the focus view, small thing. How do I define the size? Oh, this is the size. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is. This just didn't exist. That's why it wasn't working. That's just, I don't have an option to add content in that little front-end developer, so let's see if this works now. Oh, yep, there we go. We have a map. Cool. So let's make this smaller. Using our handy dandy dev tools. Yeah, I gotta change the names in this drop down. So this is 150 by, let's try 100 by 100. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a lot better. I mean, maybe we should go bigger. Let's go 120. Like it should be like the full wall almost. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I like it. Oh, look, a map. Oh, there's Bailon. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I should put you are here. That's what it's missing. So let's do that real quick. You are here. Just like a circle, right? Like a red dot. Because we are right here. Alright. Oops. You are here. Now we need like an arrow. Where's the custom shapes? Oh, here we go. I need... No, wasn't there like a fucking bunch of arrows and shit? Boats, trees, what the fuck is this? No, where's all those fucking... Oh, maybe... Maybe it's not custom shape. What is it? Weird. Do I have to download more custom shapes? I could have sworn they used to have like... used to have a lot more. I guess I can make an arrow. That's annoying. I swear there used to be like arrows and shit. Unless I'm thinking of another tool. Yeah. There used to be more, I'm pretty sure. Import shapes. Welp, I guess we can just do one of these. Arrow. Generating with Firefly. Ah, shit. Looks like Photoshop is now going to start charging for AI generation. Not a bad arrow. That one's kind of cool. It's pointing the wrong way, but it'll twerk. And let's make it a little more red. Nope. Nope. There we go. You are here. Orbitron. Great font. Very Blade Runner. Mm-mm-mm. It's kind of dumb, to be honest, but yeah, I should make the circle smaller. Yeah, because we're like right here. God damn it. Rasterize, you bitch. Alright. There we go. And then this goes over here. Kind of works, right? I think it gets the point across. It looks like it kind of changed color though. Oh, that's why. You know what, let's just fucking apply. Yeah, let's get rid of the surrounding. There we go. Hey, C Films, how's it going, bud? How you been? Alright, let's add a little bit of that bevel. You are here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh shit. Let's also actually add some bevel to this. See if that helps. Oh yeah. Way more legit. There we go. You are here. Love it. Cut and print. Weekend was great. Hell yeah. You know what I did this weekend? I made wild grape wine. I know. It's crazy. So we have wild grapes growing on the side of our house in a few spots. And poo, they blew up this year. So I harvested, you know, half a bucket. Like one of those Home Depot buckets. Half a bucket full. And yeah, I got some gear. Went ahead and smashed them all up. Got my concentrate, you know, boiled it. And went ahead and, you know, got some good yeast that I like. And now it's sitting in my basement, waiting to ferment. 5 more months, and I'll have some delicious wild grape wine. We'll see. It's the first time I'm making it, so it could be horrifying. But after 24 hours, it's already started to ferment. It's starting to bubble up. So I know that the yeast is doing its job. Now, whether it's a good job, 2 different stories. I don't know. Oh, I think I should have refreshed, probably. Yeah. Damn it. What was the size? I think I did 120. Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, if anybody's interested in making wild grape wine, I have all the knowledge. There we go. You are here. Biolan's over here. So now I know. Oh shit. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna go buy a lawn. It's over here. Doop doop doop. Walking to the restaurant. Boop a boop a boop. Because she asked me right here. Please meet me for dinner at Biolan. If you get lost, please refer to the facility map outside of the research grid. See you soon. And now you know why I'm walking to Biolan. Cool. I think it was good. Doop doop doop. I'm at the restaurant. Making progress, people. So, next thing we need to do, now that we have our map that tells us where to go, I mean, there was a few explainers I need to make. I wanted to make one for how to use the cell phone, obviously. That's probably going to be pretty crucial to move forward with the game. But I think we should start working on Bylon. This is actually a very important scene in the game. This is where you collect your characters that you get to play as for the first time. So this is actually going to open up a lot of functionality in the game. And, you know, I'm getting kind of bored with set dressing and stuff. So let's do some set dressing. Because I have to make the restaurant anyways. Let me in. Let me in. Now, we're going to have to update this area here and give it some tables and shit. But we're going to have to make the restaurant. And I did it a certain way before. Hey, dummy email. You remember checking this out ages ago. You made so much progress now. Checking back in. Hey. Thanks for coming back and seeing the progress. Here, I'll give you a quickie of the progress that we have going on. So, I don't know what stage of the game you came previously, but a lot more functionality for the game engine. Not only has the game progressed heavily, but the game engine functionality itself has grown pretty substantially. And by game engine, obviously, I mean the WordPress plugin that I developed for this. And so all of these configuration features have been really... I focused a lot more on usability and actually the game engine. So first off, we have our intro video. We have our intro music. We have our game intro video, which gives you kind of like a quick exposition why you're even doing what you're doing when you start the game. And that is voiceover by yours truly. And then now we have the first level. So this is Foresight. Completely final assets, wandering NPC logic. And they are pretty smart. They all have their own little cutscenes when you walk into them.
Oh, sorry, Giles. Didn't see you there.
I googled the text-speech API setup when I don't do voiceover.
I gotta go pack up. Got fired and all. Look, I know. Bye, Giles.
So that's cool. And, you know, we got all our pop-up signs. What the fuck are you...
Hey, Grain, I heard about you getting let go. The world is cruel and people are nasty.
Thank you, Carol.
Thanks, Carol.
Here, you're
Give me
going
50
to need
bucks. All right, Carol gave me 50 bucks. Plants are killable. And we have our little pop-up tutorials. Collectibles still work. And so, like, everything I did in the shitty demo locally, with all those dummy assets and stuff like that, I've rebuilt it with final assets and using final dialogue and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. Oh yeah, need little Easter eggs. That is like the tiniest amount of Easter eggs that I've added, where you can kind of just like interact with the world. There's so many more ideas for things you can do, but yeah, I haven't gotten too into that.
Mr. Salverson?
Because I've had to completely rewrite a lot of logic.
Hey, Craig.
Okay.
There's just no way they'll agree to let me keep funding
I agree.
research. I'm sorry, Grain.
We have our CO office. See a lot of set dressing, a lot of final assets, a lot of room for Easter eggs and stuff as well.
You know why I started Foresight, Grain.
You know,
To
new
take over the
logic
world?
that zooms
No,
in and
it
lets
was
you
to stretch
see the
boundaries
person you're
of what
talking
people thought
to.
possible, to bring technology.
Oh, yeah,
And it's final
one
dialogue, so
gets
it's a
it.
little bit
Right.
long.
right. Almost like twin.
None of this
Directly from the
matters.
book. Little
So,
things
what
I've
does matter?
tweaked here and there, but
Magic.
more than not, this is all
Magic.
dialogue from the book.
Did you know that? No. Everyone, I called you here to. You were to continue.
I'm sorry, did you say?
Ah,
And now we get to where I am continuing the build. So, you know, we have our little signs. We've got a receptionist here. And
I help you,
still a lot
sir?
of functionality I want to
Hello,
build into the
sir.
cutscenes
I'm
themselves.
Dr. Gray Milford.
May I help
I want you to be able
sir?
to select
Yes.
the emotion
Sorry, I'm
of
pretty
what
sure I'm in the
the
right
line
place.
is saying.
Mr. Salverson
Because,
sent
you
me
know,
here
it's
to
pretty
give you
common
some
in
research.
RPGs. Every time they say
Mr.
something,
Milford, I
like
see
the
here you
picture
were
kind of
stationed in
changes,
Section
like they're
C,
smiling,
Lab
they're
3 of the
laughing,
research
they're
grid.
crying. You know what I
Here
mean?
is your
So I
temp
want
badge
to
get
I want to
through
make
the end of the week.
an array of emotions that you can
A
choose,
permanent badge will be
which
sent to
means
your
obviously you're going to
company-provided
need
condo in
pictures for all of
Delta
those.
Psi, number
And I already have so many
445.
pictures for people. But
Here are your keys.
it'll
Do not lose them.
really
If you
take it to
lose
the
your
next,
keys, a
you know,
replacement
level.
charge will be required to
Because
procure
I mean, I
a
already
new
have, like, you can record for each
CNC.
line, and you
Do
can
not lose
select
your
the person
CNC,
for each
or a
line.
replacement
But now
charge
if you
will
can
be
select the
required
person
to
and the
procure a new
emotion
one.
of the line,
You can enter through the doors to your left.
it'll just
Thank you, sir.
make you
I
way
hope
more
have a great
immersed.
day.
Yeah, there we go. Door's gone. I'm free. Oh, look at that. We have communication now too. So this is my CNC device that he gave me.
This is your CNC device. Refer to
You can
this
do
while
voice
in the
messages
Tyrus
or
research
text
facility.
messages. She gives you a text message eventually.
Hello, ahem.
She has a
Hello,
Romanian accent.
Oh, hello.
It's der.
And she's fast. So next, and we have our first puzzle
can't tell,
basically
but
here.
notice how
You
fast
know,
you
it's
walk.
the dragging and
Oh,
organizing
sorry,
your
we
office.
lost
It's a
track of
fucking
my
mess.
velocity at times.
And I made
It's
the
part of my
drag
peculiar
destination
inventive
areas,
device.
like these little
It allows a subject to
glowy
function at 5 times the
gifs
capacity of their ability.
instead
How do you accomplish
of
this?
like
For that
the like
matter, how did you
cut
get
out
offers?
pictures,
think
which looked
that
really
is
dumb.
Ask, do you have?
So, what's...
What about?
Well, there isn't...
He had
Well,
not put
that's
much
good.
thought into that, but
Sorry
yes,
for my
Mer,
ignorance.
Salverson does Oh, believe that my all of the apologies.
I
traces should
missed
remain open
lunch.
to gain insights,
So,
or even
dinner.
combine efforts as
Wonderful.
needed to further their research. By the way, you
Great.
should not worry about safety, though. The glass is kite indestructible. If you hear an explosion and you will, there is no need to worry about shrapnel.
Wait, I forget. Did I not fix... What's the console error going on here? No, that's not it. I forget why she's not running away. What did I do? Did I run into her by accident? If that's true, then she should leave eventually. Where's the cutscene? Cutscene. It's talk to Iona again. To onboard her again. Oh, talk to Iona again. Here we go. So yeah, we have my character position. We have the data path. So because it has the data path, she should just run. And I know it does work sometimes. Well, why is it not working now? No. Yeah, you like the Glen gifts? Yeah, they make a lot of sense.
This is gonna take forever to get in order. Well, never a better time than now, I suppose.
And so now I'm locked into my room. I can't leave unless I finish organizing it. And I added drag animation, which was because of C-Films. He was talking shit because it looked like the character was just floating the items with its mind. And I decided, yeah, you're right. So you see, now it looks like at least he's attempting to drag the items himself and not just use his, you know, telekinesis. And that goes away when you get in the right spot. Let's grab this computer. You can go right here. Oh, I nailed it. Nice. Come on, chair. Come on with me, bud. Yeah, you stay right there. Alright, we're cooking now. Put this shit there. get you out of the way. Oh, grabbed the wrong item. Oh, no. I gotta move the fucking blade device out of the way. That could have been a catastrophe. So far I don't have reset, like reset last chapter or anything. Basically just have to restart the level. Computer, you can stay there. Get onto you. Almost. There we go. Close enough, it said. Okay, now computer. What? Okay. And you see some of the items, when you finish dragging them, you can walk in front of them. Because perspective-wise, it makes sense. You know? Like the chair and this computer. And then some of them you can't. Like the blade device. But like this server, once it gets into the position it's supposed to be, now I can walk in front of it. Just like, you know, you can walk in front of this. Because perspective-wise, it makes sense. I'm standing in front of it, right? Little trickery. And you can't drag things with your feet. So that's good. That makes sense, right? Before you could drag from any direction. Alright, last one. Yay! We done's it. And now I should get a new message from her, even though she's right here, because something happened. I don't know why she's still here. And there's a text message. This happens in the book too. And now she tells you to go over here. You can see the new map I just made. Looks great. Okay. Now we need to start thinking about Bailon. The restaurant. So. What are we gonna do? Because before... This is an area cutscene. So this is a completely staged cutscene where I just need the scene of me at the booth. Because I'm going to be sitting there with Iona, and then John and Jeannie will show up during the conversation. I need to think about this. There's a whole bunch of like stuff that happens. Like he meets the other Andy one and that kind of stuff. But I don't. But then I'd have to make a couple areas for the cutscene. And I don't. I guess I could do that. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to make the reception area or the waiting area at the restaurant instead of just forcing you to go straight into the cutscene. Because then you could have your little cutscene with the Andy 2 guy who's the same as the receptionist. He's another android. And then after that cutscene, I can send you to the area cutscene. I kind of like that idea. Instead of just going straight where you're sitting at the restaurant. And that gives you a little bit more, you know, I don't know, more game, more exposition. Yeah, I'd be right. Right here. Hello. So I walk into the waiting area. I talk, hey, is she here yet? And then I'm like, wait a second, aren't you the receptionist? And he's like, no, I'm the host by Elon. And then I could just say, you know, right this way. And then just go straight to the cutscene. That way, I can probably add a few extra things. But now that I think about it, there is a lot of logic with materializing items between areas. So maybe I don't want to fuck around with that. Maybe we should just go straight into it. I could make it a video cutscene, and then from the video cutscene send you to the area cutscene. But I could always do that at any time. So let's just focus on the area cutscene then. That's fine. So basically that's creating a brand new area. So let's do that. We can do that from the front end now. So let's go area, brand new area. It's called By Elon. And this is an area cutscene. I do not have the map yet, so we'll leave that alone. But the area in which I need to add it is right here. Let's pinpoint that. So it's gonna be 770 by 4268. The height will be 250. That's the door height. 30 is enough. And the area it's going to be in is Thyris. And we have we need the explore map. Is cutscene? Yes. This is an area cutscene. And the starting position matters because that's where I'm going to put my character in the starting position of that area cutscene. So I don't know where that's going to be, so we'll just put 3000 by 3000 for now. Okay. Now, we need the cutscene, don't we? That's going to be connected to. Maybe we do that in the cutscene, actually. Yeah, I think we might do that. Alright, whatever, let's just add it. We're going live. Okay, so now it should show up as an area right here. Yep, there he is. And it should just explode when I touch it. Yeah, there you go. Now we're in By Elon. So the cutscene, this is an interesting one. How I handle this. Because you basically have characters inside the cutscene area and they walk. And man, I don't know how I did this. This was very complicated. I'm impressed by what I did. And I don't even remember how to do it. Okay, so this is By Elon. I just want to kind of like remember how to configure this in actual area cutscene. I think I even remember calling it By Elon meetup. Hey. I'll do and there's multiple people talking in area cutscenes. And then hi. We'll just do one by one, everybody. Oh, that's right. I need to create new characters for this, so I can't use the same Iona. I need to use Iona By Elon. That is because this Iona you want to buy a lawn is a cutscene character or a collectible character. So she becomes a character you can play as. Right. Alright, so we'll leave it for now. And so how does this work? So area by a lawn. Okay, that's how this works. So this is assigned to the area. Well, duh. And so I think that's how it goes. The cutscene that's assigned to the area that is an area cutscene uses that cutscene. I think that's what it is. And I don't need that. I'll turn this off just in case. That kind of screws with anything. Mission that triggers cutscene. No, we don't need any of this. Oh yeah, and then the next area after the cutscene is going to go back to Thyrus. Right. And I think... Oh, cutscene next area position is going to be... I don't know. It'll send me... I'll have to pick that. Actually, I guess I could get it. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. This is... good. Let's see if this works, actually. I'm interested. So technically, if I refresh the page right now, I should just start the cutscene. This is the first time I've tried to do this, so in a very long time. Can I read properties of null? Alright, what were we trying to read? Looks like it was trying to do something though, so that's good, because this is an area cutscene. Okay. Alright, so I think it worked. I know it broke, but I think it tried to start the area cutscene, so that logic is still kind of in place. Cool. Cool. Alright, well, let's make the actual map so I have a place to go. And to do that, we're going to get out of here. Let's steal Thyrus recovered for scale. And then we'll completely save this as Bylon. What? Cool. We'll put this in levels. And I think I was gonna say could probably reuse some of this. I think I'm gonna reuse the square. And whoops. I'm just screwing everything up now. No. What the fuck? I lost my tools. Tools. Yes, that's what I want to do. I think we can get rid of everything in the middle at least. Oh shit. But like we can leave the floor and stuff, because it's gonna be part of the same facility technically. Oh shit. No, I guess we could give it like wood floors and give it a different vibe. Yes. We could do that. Yes, I think we could do that. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Just keep repeating myself. So this is the end. We can make this like the entrance to the restaurant. It could look exactly the same. Yeah. But we're just gonna cut right to the restaurant here. So I can probably just leave all this alone. Cool. Yeah, let's see. Let's turn this into hardwood floors maybe. Making you brown. Oh, like a really dark, muted brown. Something more like that. But we only wanted that actually for the inside, so let's make sure we're only targeting this. There we go. And actually, let's do it for the reception area too, just in case I am going to do something with the reception area. There we go. There we go. Now the inside. It's looking good. In fact, let's do that so we can add some texture maybe. Might be able to work with that. Smaller wood grain. Okay. What the fuck are those lines? Kind of looks like leather. I mean, up close it's gonna look like stamped concrete. Huh. It looks like it's just adding. Oh, because there's bevel. Wait, is that? Oh, okay. Let's not bevel, maybe. Oh, that's how you add the texture. I guess you have to bevel. Womp. Okay, fuck it. Let's not do that. Probably better just to add some fucking... Let's grab the foresight wood, and then we'll just turn it into this. Foresight. Where is foresight? I guess we can steal this. Yeah, there we go. We gonna steal this wood here. Oops. And then let's do this. We'll do blending. Something like that. Okay, that's a working. No, we gonna lock you. Wait, how do I lock layers? I forgot how. The hell? Oh, lock. Position. There we go. Dome dome. Dome dome. Something like that. Ooh. Right. We're gonna have to cut this out. Alright. That is pretty good. So we can either do it like that, or whoa, that's kind of cool. No, okay. Oh. That's looking a little better. I'm not mad at that. You can really see the wood. Cool. My problem is... Oh. Obviously I screwed up right there. Am I creating reception? I am creating the restaurant. Actually, I'm creating the restaurant. You know what? That's not a big deal. We can leave that. And then this area we need to ditch. Yeah, this is Bylon. This is the actual restaurant. Oh no, okay. What are we missing? Something's in the way here. Oh. That's the actual desk. That's the door. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we have the restaurant, more or less. I mean, we're really going to be focused on, like, right over here, so I don't have to technically make the entire restaurant. And for scale, we can kind of use that door as a scale. So let's do this, just to kind of get an idea of what we're doing around these parts. Let's go ahead and see if we can create like a booth real quick. So it's going to be kind of like that size. Pixel style restaurant booth. I'm just interested in what it can come up with. Otherwise, I'll have to do some generating. That is not what I meant by a booth. That's pretty silly. Alright, I don't think we're going to get anywhere if it's that bad. Let's see if we can find something better. Pixel art style. Restaurant. Seating booth and table. Let's do like dark browns and leather. It's kind of the feel. Violon's supposed to be like, I mean, it's the only facility restaurant, but it's kind of a steakhousey vibe. I guess I could have said steakhouse booth. Yeah, this is more or less what I'm talking about. I mean, it's the wrong angles, but like this is pretty dead on. Though I guess something bigger like this would be helpful, because what happens is main character and Iona are talking, but then two other scientists come up, so they need a place to sit as well. So they all kind of need to be facing the camera, and to do that, this seating arrangement might actually work, or this one, because then I could have, you know, me, Iona, and then the two could come up, or it would be weird if we were sitting next to each other, I guess. And the other two could come up. They might even both be able to fit right here. So it could be me alone, Iona, and then the two could walk up on the left and just, you know, stand in front of their seats. So I think this is kind of the vibe I'm going for. I'm going to get a few variations of that, actually. I can probably cut that out and stuff and use it in a way. Yeah, I'm not too mad at that. Let's see what else it gives me. Hopefully like a fancier table. Because this is giving me kind of diner-ish vibes. I mean, obviously the seats are as well. So here's the fast one. Okay. Ooh, okay. So now the chairs are looking less shit. I like this though, because this gives you a lot of seating for that. That makes more sense why I would be sitting here. Iona could be sitting here and then they walk up. This is nice though as well, because now there's no extra seats out here randomly. Let's see what the other one comes up with. Yeah, I mean, I like just, you know, it just changing the chairs and stuff. Yeah, I'm getting some good ideas from this. Let's actually redo these, because I like these better than the original. And this will kind of give me a better starting point, I think, in the restaurant. Because we'll just set up the booth, you know, here. I'm going to need to set up booths, perspective-wise, in a row. So that's why, you know, it's going to start kind of in a blank slate. You won't have much perspective. It'll just be the booths. And then they'll walk up at the angle that they need to. All right. What else we got? Okay. So, like, I kind of like this a lot, perspective-wise, because I can butt up more booths on the outside here. I'm gonna have to cut off all this top area though, because it's supposed to be like a lot of seating in the restaurant. This is weird. This again is nice. It doesn't have the extra chairs. But I don't like this because this needs to be kind of a walkway. And it'd be weird to have that in the walkway. See what the other one looks like. Yeah, I'm not into the extra chair shit. So I think we need to go with something more like this. I could get rid of this. So this is actually not bad. No, I need this to be longer so that they have more seating. So, I mean, honestly, this is pretty damn good. Table's a little small, but I mean, they're not going to sit down and eat. You know what? I'm going to mess around with this one. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see if we can make this work. I'm going to see if I can add more booths and shit too. And we're just going to go right in the middle out of nowhere. Alright. Let's get the scale right. Based off of the reception area. So if he's walking through, that's kind of good scale. Maybe a little bigger. Because if I was walking through this door, yeah, I think this is good. Okay. So we're going to basically set it up. I definitely don't want to see the wall, because I don't want to have to put a bunch of shit all over the walls just for this one cutscene. So let's scoot over here. See what we can do. Scale-wise, this is pretty good. So that means we're going to have them walking this way, basically, and going into the chair right here. And let's get rid of the floor and the backing. AI can only get us so far. And we're gonna cut it off right about here. Right across the booth. So I don't have to worry about that lamp either. Okay. Now let's add this part here too for the floor. Cool. And this part here. I mean, I'll probably end up just shading in this part for shadow effects. And then what? We need it to be black. Nope, wrong way. I always choose the wrong one. Alright, there we go. So now we have a restaurant booth. And we can clean this up a little bit. Cool. And what I want to try to do is add another one. Let's see what it looks like. Because I don't even know if this will work. Back to back. Okay. No, this isn't bad. We can fuck around with this a little bit. Yeah, perspective-wise, this isn't that bad. And it doesn't look crazy either. I mean, I can clean up these edges a little bit maybe, but it's looking like a restaurant. We'll just need to add some shading, which I'll just add it for all of them. And I want to flip it and see if we can add booths on the other side as well. So let's actually just go overkill real quick and add a bunch. That way I definitely don't see it. Okay. And then let's go ahead and group these together. Right, booths. Let's double it up. Let's flip it. That's my bad. Flip it. No. Yeah. Hold on. Let's flip it again. Okay, now it's upside down. Right idea, bad execution. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to use this for the other side. So we might need to fake it. And by fake it, I might need to oh shit. Left booze. I wonder if we can get away with this. Mirror. Yeah, except for like mirror doesn't work with introspective isometric. I always get those words mixed up. The perspective. So what I really need to do is basically see if I can just cut these chairs out. And get away with basically oh shit. Get away with just showing the tips of the chairs in the cutscene. Cause like if we're sitting, I mean, I'm gonna have them sitting at like this table, then we'll have these booths kind of just chairs peeking out. Nah, see, I really am gonna need to have like a whole set of booths on the other side. Yeah, you'd think you could just mirror it, but when you flip it, it's not the right perspective. You know, it's like this way. Wonder if I could just rotate it. See, now they're up on their side. I hate perspective. It doesn't make sense. Help me. Okay. Perspective is the worst. Wonder if I can get it to give me what I need. Wonder if I can. No, I can't think of any way of doing this right. Yeah, because anything I do is going to get rid of... It's not going to match, basically. If I just try to get, like, more booths. Though there were plenty with seats on this side that I might be able to figure out. Oh, like this one right here. So like I do have this. Wonder if I can get away with like cutting these booths out. Because I have yeah, and I didn't even think about the other side of the booths too. Because even if you're like this zoomed out, there's just so much space, you know? I mean, I could get away with like maybe breaking them apart a bit. Like not having them completely butted up against each other. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Maybe have them some space in between them for people to walk, you know? And like I could have them walk up here. Or maybe do it like 2 booths at a time or something. So these 2 could be walking distance. And then these 2, and then those 2. Yeah, something like that. Check with Photoshop generative prompt. Let's see what it might return. Yeah, you're not wrong. I might be able to get it to come up with maybe separate, like a different angle. And I'm just guessing that this is going to be what you see in the cutscene. I mean, that's kind of far, TBH. Like if I refresh real quick. Oh, let me get some scale real quick. Hey, Bylon. Uh-oh, I broke something. What? How am I broken? What is it trying to do? There we go. So scale-wise, yeah, it's going to be more zoomed in. It's going to be more like that. So I might be overcompensating a bit, but I can definitely have it like this. And over here I can have like wait staff kind of walking around. But I definitely need more booths over here. So let's see if Photoshop can help me out with that. So probably like something like that. Oh shit. What? Let's make it a little farther apart, actually. Something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be kind of like that. Something like that. Anything new? angle's a little off. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Row of seating. Restaurant booths. I don't know if it's gonna work. Pixel art style. Brown leather. Try making a broader selection. It's not very helpful. It just copied what I did, but like worse. It's like, God, turn it around. If it turned it around, I'd even take the shitty version. Alright, well, let's see. There's other ones. So close. I wonder if I can... I don't even know how to say this. Facing opposite. I'm just gonna see what that does. Facing opposite. View from behind. Yeah, maybe. That might work. Well, you shifted them. No. Pixel art style, brown leather, row of seating, restaurant booths. View from behind. And then we'll start with saying back view of... Let's just hammer it home, see what it does. I'm glad it's using the same booth style. That would be awesome if it actually knew what I was asking it. No, it's just stuck on the booths that I have already. Hey! How's it going? I remember you. How you doing? Yeah, this is not helping me. How do we do this? Good, good. Glad you're doing well. I'm having issues with my booths. We might have to get more clever. The only way I can see of getting more clever is cutting this shit up. Like creating my own booth out of this. Okay. Let's go back and get out of this bullshit. Let's steal the last booth. Or the first booth. Wait, which is it? Yeah, this one. Yeah. Okay, let's bring this out here. Okay. Should make a door or a room. Yeah. It's just the fact that it's facing this way, it's perfect for the camera. But like, it'd be weird to just have a wall here. That's my last resort, but I still need to add some stuff on the other side too. But I'm gonna see if I can create a booth with a little clever cutting. Doop, 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 doop. See if we can just get rid of this closing booth, because we don't need the inside, because that should be cut off. We should be able to come up with something just by getting rid of all this. See what this looks like. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. And then I think if I rasterize this layer and I move that one over, that we should be able to get away with this being part of it. Enough to, you know, just be a background element. There you go. Something like that. We can even get closer. Yeah, there we go. That's boothy. I can actually get rid of this too. Yeah. Eh. Meh. Could be a different style booth. Let's see if we can get this going here. I don't think it looks that bad. And we don't have to put any spaces, because this can be against the wall, you know, this could be like the ending. That's just kind of how the restaurant's built. The angle is definitely going off point. I'm gonna have to move these around a little bit. But yeah, I think that was a decent solution. Let's see what we got going on here. So these two definitely need to scoot. Well, technically I'm off the map now, so let's get back in there. These need to get the fuck out of the way. And these need to get the fuck out of the way. Okay, now let's move the whole thing over. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. This is the research facility in-house restaurant. So this is where Graham, the main character, meets his fellow scientists, basically for the first time. And these are the 4 characters you get to play as throughout the game. So it's actually a very important meeting. And in the book, this is where he meets them for the first time. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now if I zoom in to the perspective, we're talking about like here. Oh yeah, I think that's good. I don't even think we have a lot of set dressing to do. We'll see. And it's a restaurant, so it has the exact same table setting, right? They always do that. Hey, Aqua One Love. How you doing? Okay. I'm gonna actually export this real quick. I'm gonna put it in the game. See what it looks like. And then call it a night. Alright, let's go to areas. And the map. Right here. Yes, yes, yes. Explode my site. I know you want to. You spent 8 hours writing guide on Shell. Because I crashed out. After watching some guides written by completely incompetent people. Oh. Motivation comes in many ways. Do I want to read your guide on shell? Depends on what kind of shell we're talking about. Seashells? Turtle shells? We're talking about shell scripts. Because I'm interested in one of those things. I'll let you guess which one. Bash. I'm sorry, it was turtle shells. So no, I don't want to read it. My black lab is sleeping on his back like a psycho. Alright, let's see if we can do this. But I do appreciate the use of uwu. Let's see if this works. Burp. Yay! We have the restaurant. So now we can get kind of a feel for the perspective. So I'm thinking he's going to be sitting here. I think I got the scale right though. I mean, good enough. I will need to add foreground items, so I'm gonna have to cut this table out and make it a foreground item so that when he walks into it right here, or when he's sitting, it's gonna be like that, and then she's gonna be over here. No, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be over here. I'll be like this. Table will be in front of me. I get my feet on the ground. Table will be in front of me, and then she's gonna be over here like that. And then two scientists are gonna walk up here. And then they're gonna sit right here. 1, 2. I have a feeling I'm going to be creating sitting animations, but I think this is pretty good. Might be a little big. Might be a little big. But I think what we have going on is pretty good. Yeah, and I think I got the perspective right. We'll probably do some like right here. Like this will be kind of what it looks like. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to nail that zoom factor, but if I start him here, I guess he's not really in the center. It's gonna have to be more like, because he's gonna be the center. So it'll probably be more like that. I still think that's okay. Let's actually see what that looks like when he's sitting here. Oh, I guess I could just look it up. So he is 1596, 2379. 1596, 2379. Did I get that backwards? No. Alright, let's restart. Oh shit. Level select. I think it's busted because of like the loading. So I need to create a new game every time. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good perspective. It is a lot of room over here, so I'm definitely gonna have to have maybe more booths. I could just put another row of booths over here. I mean, I'm gonna try to cut down on how many NPCs I have just sitting there eating, obviously. So maybe just have like you said, the kitchen wall right here. Honestly, I could just make this the wall. Like they could be against the right side of the restaurant. I don't really talk about too much. I mean, I'd say a table number in the book, but this could be the wall. and solve all my problems. Yeah, I mean, so all I would have to do is put a wall, basically, at a decent angle behind the tables. Oh, and it would have to be the gray wall. So whatever this is. Polished concrete. Oh, shit. Like this. Yeah, something like that. Wait, how do I do this? Something like that. And then we need to get rid of that. Oh shit. No, that's right. No. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Okay. I'm out of here, everybody. Thank you, Fothasone, for coming on and saying hi and giving me some great suggestions. Keyshore, appreciate it. Try the mirror in the prompt itself. Oh, that was a good suggestion. I'm sorry I missed that, Keyshore. But yes, we got pretty close. Alex, thank you for jumping on, my friend. Alpha Hot King, always a pleasure. DJ, always a pleasure. Hope you enjoy my shorts. And Harlow, hope you're having a great one. Get some sleep. Sama, thanks for jumping on real quick. Sorry if you were lurking and I didn't say hi. Aqua One Love, how's it going? Thanks for jumping on. Dummy Email, thanks for coming back and seeing the progress on the game. Hope you're having a good one. And C Films, always a pleasure. Starmelon, always a pleasure. Ron, thanks for jumping on. No Name Noggin, always a pleasure as well. Appreciate you jumping on earlier. And have an amazing night, everybody. I'm going to get some sleep. Got to wake up early and take the kids to school. Goodbye.